At no time when the astronauts were in space were they alone. There was a constant surveillance by UFOs. Scott Carpenter, astronaut. Hey guys, and welcome back to the One Candle Society with your host Vic Whately
and Marcus D.
Today we're going to be talking about 5 chilling things said by astronauts.
In 2003, China launched its first manned space mission. Astronaut Yang Liwei reported during his mission that he heard an unusual sound. He described it as somebody knocking on the body of the spaceship. He tried to look out his porthole to see if he could find out what was causing this sound, but when he looked out, he didn't see anything except the vast emptiness of space. Back on Earth, he tried to replicate the sound to the people to try to explain it. He said he described it kind of like a wooden spoon knocking on an iron bucket. But no matter how much he tried, he couldn't replicate the sound to try to explain what it was. This disturbed Liwei so much that he would warn other Chinese astronauts going into space about it, so that when they went up there, they wouldn't become unnerved. A good thing too, because in missions in 2005 and 2008, Chinese astronauts continued to report hearing this strange knocking sound outside their hull.
According to astronaut Clark McCullen, while working from Cape Canaveral, he witnessed something very odd. While monitoring a Black Ops space mission, he witnessed 2 astronauts working in the payload bay with some unknown entity, which by his account was somewhere between 8 and 9 feet tall. This sparked a strong interest into aliens working with the U.S. government for him. He claims to have found several other cases, and he leaves us with a chilling statement. Aliens are here on Earth. They walk among us. For this part, we're just going to focus in on what was said by the astronauts. The statements made by Mission Control is primarily them trying to confirm what the astronauts are saying and trying to determine if it's an optical illusion, which according to the astronauts, it certainly was not. These statements are attributed to the astronauts of Apollo 11, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. They're here. They're right over there, and look at the size of those ships, and it's obvious. They don't like us being here. The rest are taken while Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong were setting up equipment. Those are giant things. No. It's not an optical illusion. No one is going to believe this. They're here, under the surface. We saw some visitors. They were there for a while, observing our instruments. I say that there were other spaceships. They were lined up on the other side of the crater. They've landed there. There they are. And they're watching us.
In July of 1984, Russian cosmonauts of the Salyut 7 space station were on their 155th day in space. What happened next was the whole space station was covered in this blinding orange light. At first, the cosmonauts thought there was some sort of fire on the space station, so they went searching for it. But what they found instead was far more chilling. Several of the cosmonauts reported seeing outside the space station jetliner-sized humanoids with large wings and halos around their heads. These things lingered around the space station for over 10 minutes before just disappearing. If that wasn't chilling enough, 12 days later, the Soyuz T-12 spacecraft docked with the space station. And again, the whole space station was bathed in this blinding orange light. And again, these large winged humanoids hovered outside the space station for several minutes before again just disappearing. Back on Earth, these reports became top secret in the Russian government, and the cosmonauts were told not to speak of it to anyone.
We draw this all to a conclusion with chilling words from astronaut Major Gordon Cooper of the Mercury space missions. For many years I have lived with secret, in a secrecy imposed on all specialists in aeronautics. I can now reveal that every day, in the U.S., our radar instruments capture objects of form and composition unknown to us, and there are thousands of witnesses and reports and a quantity of documents to prove this, but nobody wants to make them public. Why? Because authority is afraid that people may think of God knows what kind of horrible invaders. So the password still is, we have to avoid panic, by all means.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because I know that we enjoyed making it. If there's something that you guys thought that we left out of this video, put it in the comments below. What chilling astronaut account did we leave out that you enjoyed? And as always, keep believing.
Because we'll keep listening.